We'll begin now with the world champion from the Basic Western Dressage Open, and we welcome Megan Gallagher. Megan, congratulations. This is the world champion. She is aboard OTM Keeper of the Stars, entry owned by Betty and Ken Frisbee of Weatherford, Texas, and trained by Megan Gallagher out of Grass Valley, California. Here's the world champion now from the introductory level Western Dressage Open, wearing 153. Here's Little Miss Renegade. From right here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, rider, owner, and trainer, that's Crystal McCormick. Here's the reserve world champion now for the introductory level Western Dressage for the juniors and the amateurs, wearing 621. This is Glacier Lily Blue. Marty Lehman of Duval, Washington. The owner is Ken Kingston out of Arlington, Washington. And the entry is trained also in Washington by Holly Gellner. And our combination, the Winning Connections, would like to dedicate this win in memory of Judy and Jennifer Chowning. So a special dedication to the Reserve World Championship to Judy and Jennifer Chowning. Here's a world champion from the introductory level Western Dressage Junior Amateur, wearing 310. We introduce Gray Woods Oliver. Georgia Kelton out of Paris, Texas, the owner and the rider, a beautiful horse, trained by Virginia Norris of Farmersville, Texas. Here's the reserve world champion from the introductory level Western Dressage Open. It is 781. This is T-Town Rory Rogers. Entry ridden by Leslie Armstrong out of Jenks, Oklahoma. Entries owned by Gail and Jonathan Gwinnett, trained by the Gwynfield Farm of Jonathan Gwinnett and Leslie Armstrong in Mounds, Oklahoma. So be a reserve world champion, actually 2 reserve world titles. First in the basic Western Dressage for the junior and amateurs. The second for level 1 Western Dressage, junior amateurs as well. 618 is the back number issued to Peekaboo Magic Marker. Entry ridden by Michelle Clark of Duval, Washington. And owner and trainer, that's Holly Gellner, also of Duval, Washington. Presentation of all of our champions sponsored by Greg Shoemaker and Beckett International. We'd like to thank Greg for his support of our World Championship Horse Show. Here's a world champion now from the basic Western Dressage with the junior amateur riders wearing entry number 56. It's Royale's Belle of the Ball. Owned and ridden by Lindsay Noss of Gilbert, Arizona. And the trainer, that's Tracy Yenke of Scottsdale, Arizona. Melissa. We'll move now to the world champion from level 1 in the Western Dressage Open, wearing entry number 57. It's the return of Megan Gallagher. This time, Megan is aboard HRH Cleopatra GCH, owned by Joanna Rykoff of Auburn, California, trained by Megan Gallagher. Megan makes her home in beautiful Grass Valley, California. Here's the reserve world champion from the basic Western Dressage Open division. The horse, that's Josie Wales. The owner, rider, and trainer, once again, it's Crystal McCormick. Crystal of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Here's the reserve world champion now from the level 1 Western Dressage Open. Wearing entry number 47, we introduce Equinox Courage Under Fire. Julie Haugen, entry of Loveland, Colorado. Minna Cox serves as the owner. We'll move now to meet the reserve world champion from level 2 Western Dressage Open. Wearing entry number 46, once again, it's Megan Gallagher. Megan, you've had a great week in Oklahoma City, and we celebrate with you here in our Coliseum ring. Hayo de Valdez is the horse. Some very nice dressage moves Megan is performing for you, also known as spooking. Horse is owned by Geraldine Pavia of Chico, California, and once again, Megan Gallagher out of Grass Valley for the training assignment. Here's the reserve world champion for the AMHA Dressage Seat Equitation Gold Medal, Whitney Haugen. Congratulations, Loveland, Colorado. Julie Haugen is the owner and the trainer as well. The horse, that's TJR Destiny's Tiara. We'll move to the champion now. 2 honors for this combination. They are the world champion for the AMHA Dressage Seat Equitation, a gold medal, and the reserve world champion, second level amateur and junior exhibitors. So a world champion and a reserve world champion. The rider, that's Olivia Bracken, back number 192. The horse is Cobridge Eldorado. Here's the reserve world champion from the introductory level Dressage Open. It is 606. It's Morgan Hill Talk Show. Rider and owner, that's Nicole Lightfoot of Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And the winning trainer is Sandra Fenstead Sanchez of Alberta, Canada. World champion now from the introductory level Dressage Open. Showing for you is 621. It is BMF Unforgettable. Isabel Gellner is the rider, owner and trainer. That's Holly Gellner of Duval, Washington. Here's Michaela Laughlin, wearing 315. Michaela is the reserve world champion, training level for the amateurs. multiple world champions for entry 693, the world champion for the training level amateur and world champion as well for the first level amateur, adorned with all of the world titles here at the Morgan Grand National World Championship Horse Show. It's CBMF Blue on Black from the state of New York for owner, rider, and trainer Karen North Rosen. Multiple titles as well for Lena Riz of Northville, Michigan, a reserve world champion in the training level junior exhibitor and reserve world champion in musical freestyle, first and second levels. What a nice week for this young lady out of Michigan. CBMF Sweet Talking Guy is the horse. Reserve World Champion is next from the training level open. Showing for you is entry number 6. It's UC Irish Rhapsody. Rider and trainer, that's Kathy Hoyse of Liberty Hill, Texas. And the owner, also from Liberty Hill, Texas. We congratulate Lisa Cox. Here's a world champion for your enjoyment now. The training level open world champion is 620. It's Firecrest Penultimate. Owner, rider, and trainer out of the state of Washington is Holly Gellner. The reserve world champion is next from the first level amateur. It is entry number 9. The horse is a Runaway Dante. And the owner and rider, that's Sierra Breckenridge of Salem, Oregon. The trainer is Leslie Arnold of Lebanon, Oregon. Reserve world champion first level amateur. Here's the reserve world champion now from the first level for the junior exhibitors. Congratulations to entry 804. This is Graycliff Caravaggio. The rider, that's Audrey Robinson out of Hingham, Massachusetts. The entry is owned by Sarah Pizzuto of Cheshire, Connecticut, and trained by Aaron Van Steenberg of Marshfield, Massachusetts. A New England connection for the reserve world champion. Dual honors, both world champions for Olivia here today. She is the world champion first level junior exhibitor and the world champion training level junior exhibitor. She is aboard Laramie Twilight. And this is our rider, Olivia Malden of Oklahoma City, owned by Catherine Willingham of Oklahoma City, and Mary Shappy of Norman serves as the trainer. Thank you. A reserve world champion now from the first level Open. This is 609. It's Montana Jubilee. And ladies and gentlemen, Montana Jubilee enjoying and still at the top of his game at 27 years of age. The strength and the endurance of our Morgan horse, Deborah McGonigal of Woodstock, Illinois, and 27-year-old Montana Jubilee. Multiple world titles. The first will be world champion for the first level open. The second, a reserve world champion, second level open. Here's entry number 58. The horse is RG Denmark's Royals Image. The entry is owned, ridden, and trained by Kate Rawlinson of Lincoln, Nebraska. Another world champion for your enjoyment. This is the world champion from the second level open division. Our entry is 308. It's WRP Sultan's Krugeron. Entry is ridden by Jonathan Beat. Jonathan lives in Leonard, Texas. Entry is owned and trained by William and Virginia Norris in Farmersville, Texas. A world champion is next. It's the third level open world champion wearing 989. Here's Shadow Creek's Indy. State of Texas is home for the owner and the rider. It's Lydia Dignan of Rowlett, Texas. And the trainer, that's Barbara Lewis in Vinnsboro, Texas. Texas Connection for the third level open world championship. Multiple world titles for entry 730. This is Clarity Locomotion, the world champion from the fourth level open and the reserve world champion from the third level open. This entry, Locomotion, ridden, trained, and owned by Jessica Lund of Plymouth, Minnesota. Our congratulations. Clarity Locomotion is our champion. Multiple world titles now for 610. Rider and trainer, that's Deb McGonigal. Again, a world champion in the FEI Level Open division and a world champion for Level 3 Western Dressage Open. Her horse is Foresight Renoir, and the entry is owned by Doug and Deb McGonigal of Woodstock, Illinois. Multiple world titles this week. Also, multiple titles, our final horse to be presented for you. Multiple titles, both world champions. The world championships, the musical freestyle, both first and second levels, and the world champion from the second level, amateur and junior exhibitor. It is 249. Here's Phil's Ridge Harry Potter. Owner and rider, that's Jamie Clark Johnson. Entry trained by Catherine Clark of Swainsboro, Georgia, as a two-time world champion. Musical freestyle first and second level, and the second level amateur and junior exhibitor. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the presentation of all of our champions from the dressage division. certainly an important part of our program here at the Grand National. 6:30 start tonight for the evening performance, and I believe they're on with the costume parties. So right up at the top of the stretch, up into the warm-up ring in Barn 1, and our first annual Grand National costume class. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you at 6:30.